Tucked away in the quiet Herefordshire countryside, Edvin Loach Old Church is one of those places you only find if you're really looking, or wonderfully lost. The ruin sits inside the earthworks of a Norman Motte and Bailey castle, so even before you step inside, you're walking through nearly 1,000 years of history. The church dates from the late 11th century, built not long after the Norman conquest, and even in its ruined state it has a calm, almost gentle presence. Up close, the walls tell the real story. These thick Norman blocks have stood here since the 1080s, weathering everything from medieval worship to Victorian abandonment. The layout is simple: a nave, a chancel, and later on a 16th century tower added to the west. And here's the detail I love most: the herringbone stonework. This pattern is a hallmark of early Norman building, laid by masons who were working here less than a generation after 1066. It's rare, it's beautiful, and it's one of the clearest fingerprints of the church's age. Step inside and the roof may be long gone, but the sense of place is still strong. You can trace the chancel arch, the altered medieval windows, and the soft tufa stone around the doorway. For centuries this was the parish church of a tiny rural community, until a new building replaced it in the 1860s, and this one slowly slipped into silence. Outside, and the history gives way to something a bit fluffier. A few lambs wander over, clearly convinced you might have snacks. They're wrong, but they're very optimistic. It's a nice reminder that these ancient sites aren't frozen in time, they're part of everyday countryside life. A short stroll brings you to the new St. Mary's Church, built in 1860 with a tall Victorian spire that looks like it's trying to outdo the ruin next door. It's Gothic revival, very proud of itself, and still in use today. Together, the two churches show almost 1,000 years of parish history, all within a few minutes' walk. Edvin Loach might be small, but it's one of those places where history, nature, and a bit of gentle wandering all come together perfectly.